can hear her talking already.
Upon your blood. Our thirst for blood satiates us, soothes our fears. Seek your blood. Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear, death.
Oh god. As I mentioned before, members of the clergy were most guilty for blood ministration and so transformed into the most hideous and biggest beasts. So this woman being a vicar, more precisely Vicar Amelia, means we're gonna get our fair share of ass kicking. Especially if we go like that. Of course, try to avoid being grabbed. The biggest problem with this boss is that she has an incredible amount of moves. Most of her moves are also expandable to combos. Really hard one to dodge that one. Oh, was that a visceral attack? Yes! Generally, stay as close as you can. I went a bit airborne on that one. Damn it. Wow, I still got hit by that one. Blood spatters as usual indicates that you've hurt her a little. So you can whack a bit more. Damn it. Thought I dodged that one. Ah, that's usually a one-hit kill. So, that's gonna happen a lot, I think. I'm gonna try and breeze through most of the area, ignoring a lot of enemies. stop coming? Yes. So I'm gonna walk up to him and he should start moving. Then the only ones I need to bother with are the two guys that are coming up in a second. Which I just as easily could try and avoid by just running around. Which I'm gonna try. They don't care. And just running inside the church. Okay. That doesn't always go that well. So, attempt number 2. I hate that fucking noise. Take my blood echoes. Not that it matters that much. Well, that was a great start. Damn it, back, back, back. I'm gonna take one. Yeah, sure. Get out the way. How the hell? The dodging seems a bit fidgety. Flying again. Oh shite. I hate that move. I can't seem to fucking dodge through her attacks. Okay, phase 2. It's a bit more aggressive now, which is oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, visceral attack. Seriously? Wow. Didn't see a thing there. God. Woman. Okay, practically out of stamina. So now she's healing. Get out. And I got fucked in the face. I can't see anything. Okay, one blood vial left. Damn it. And wrong direction. That won't work. Visceral attack. Yes! In the face! Woo! Wow, okay. Didn't think I would make that. Woo! Sorry for the shouting. Final one's deaf. Damn! That was a close one. Whew! My heart's going again. This game is gonna kill me one day. Ploing! So now, an interesting story bit. Touch the big skull.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Well, that's interesting. As Alfred told us a while ago, there was a group of scholars at the Bergenworth College that left to do an expedition to the old tombs beneath Yarnum. And Lawrence was the leader of that expedition. The flashback we just saw was a scene that took place a while ago at Bergenworth College. The two you saw and heard were Master Willem, the old guy in the chair. That was sort of the, how should I put it, the warden of the Bergenworth College, the leader. And he had an adage called the fear the old blood, and we were going to use that to open the gate in a while. And Lawrence left him alone to go find something. The general consensus is that the skull on the altar is actually Lawrence's, who didn't fear the old blood enough and transformed into a beast. He's actually one of the bosses in the old tombs. But that's, as most of the lore in Bloodborne, a bit up to debate. But I generally agree with this idea that this is in fact Lawrence. So we'll head back to the Hunter's Dream to see what we can do with all the blood echoes we gathered, and to restock on blood files. And I think she has something else to say now.
Hunters have told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me?
That was very philosophical. Three points in skill.
Farewell, good May.
I might check how the bonuses are. It has a bit of strength scaling, so I might as well put a bit of points into strength later on. Gonna see if some things need repairing. Hi, German. See if we have any better gems. Doesn't really look like it.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Erden Chapel.
So this tells us to go up in Erden Chapel,
Ascend to Erden Chapel.
which we haven't done yet.
From there, you will find the church workshop.
Ta-da! So we can reach the real workshop from Erden Chapel, which we will do a bit later on. But for now, we'll head back to Erden Chapel to see what the effects are of Vicar Amelia's death, because they are quite substantial. You might already notice the biggest change. She's grasping her head. But as we go outside, it now officially is night, ladies and gentlemen. And you're still ugly as fuck. So, there are a few things we can do now. The death of Vicar Amelia has also opened this door, I think. Ah, no. That's strange. We'll talk to her first.
How did we ever get into this mess?
Well, that's not creepy at all. Okay, then we're going to head back to our two little inhabitants to the side of the round plaza. You see, there are also a lot less enemies around since we killed her. And another big change is that all the big guys have fallen asleep. You can still wake them up though, so we still need to be a bit careful. And as we turn around, there's the full moon. So this guy's still alive. And down he goes again. See if we can just talk to them.
Oh, thank goodness. You're a hunter, aren't you, dear? Might you know of a safe place?
Yes, we do.
Long and a very little of the incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to.
Televoden Chapel.
Thank you, dear. Perhaps I'll see you there.
So we will be seeing Ariana back. And now we have this guy.
What's this two-bit nonsense you're peddling? I heard you told that wench about some shelter. Well, she's a damn fool to trust an outsider. Oh, why? Well, her sort's probably just fixing to feed some of your coin.
Might be.
Alright, what crafty lies does the outsider have today? You think I'm an easy mark? Yeah? Well, give me your best shot.
This guy is only known as the suspicious guy. So he actually is so suspicious that he will go to the opposite place of the one you tell him of. So if you tell him to go to Eden Chapel, he will go to Yesefka's clinic, and vice versa. Since we don't want anyone to go to Yesefka's clinic, albeit no one we want to save, that is, we'll tell him to go to Yesefka's clinic. You can repeat this dialogue till he leaves, so he will also always go to the opposite of the last thing you told him of. So we'll tell him to go to the clinic.
Yeah, sorry, too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders. Even their lies are predictable.
So here he confirms that he doesn't believe us, and he will actually go to the chapel. I don't think the change is immediate. I think I have to warp back at least once. Unless they can teleport or something. Now that it's dark, everything looks a bit more depressing than it already was. But hey, still glad we can have the big guy here. Don't see them here yet. So we'll warp back and forth. And there we have it. So this lovely lady is Ariana.
Oh, hello dear. You weren't lying. This is a safe place. Thank you. I am in your debt. I'd like to tender my thanks, but I can't imagine what to offer. All I can give is my blood. But would you even take a whore's blood?
We can. So this is a bit the same as with Yosefka's blood vials. You can only have one in your inventory already, and we already have one. Blood taken from Ariana, Cathedral Ward, Woman of Pleasure. The sweet blood of Ariana, sweet blood, restores HP and temporarily speeds stamina recovery. A member of the old healing church would know that her blood is similar to precisely what was once forbidden. Which indicates that she has old blood in her veins, which the healing church told us to fear. An indication of what will happen a bit later on. And our lovely friend here.
Ah, you. The swindling off-comer. Did you really think that'd work? There's no fooling me. Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath. I'll spare you one nugget of advice. Beware the blind man. There the beggar sits at the bottom of the bloody food chain, and then he's here acting like he owns the place. He's not to be trusted. What's he want with all those people anyway? That little weasel has a murky past, I'm telling you.
So he warns us of a beggar individual, a blind man who has lots of people apparently, and not to trust him, since he is the most paranoid man there is in Bloodborne. We might as well heed his warning just a little bit.